Alright, let's look at the homework 9, problem number 7, part B. Alright, so we want to find the dimensions of a cylindrical container that meets the delivery services restriction, right, and has the maximum volume. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so the girth in this case is, since it's circular, if the radius is r, then you would have girth would be 2 pi r. So you have a 2 pi r. Right, then we're going to add the height or length of the cylinder, so h. So why don't we set that to maximum allowed, which would be 24 inches. Right, then here I'm going to just solve for h. So subtract the 2 pi r. We get h is equal to 24 minus 2 pi r. Alright, I'm going to just pull out the 2, right? So it's a 12 minus pi r. Alright, then the volume of this circular cylinder would be, let's see, area of the circular end would be pi r squared. So we're going to put pi r squared and then times the height h. Right, replace h by what we had before. You're going to get, let's see, 2 pi r squared and 12 minus pi r. Alright, since I don't want to do product rule, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this r squared there. So I'm going to get 2 pi, then inside you have a 12r squared and minus pi r cubed. Right? So that's the volume function, and we want to maximize that. Alright, so let's find the critical number. Alright, take the derivative. Alright, so it's a 2 pi, just a number, so I'll just put it in front. Alright, derivative of the inside function would be 24r minus 3 pi r squared. Alright, so it looks like we can pull out 3r. So combined with that, 2 pi times 3r would be 6 pi r. And then if you pull out the 3r, so you're going to get, let's see, 8. Right, and minus 3r, so it's going to be pi r. Right, if you set that equal to 0, and we find critical number to be 0, and also let's see, set that equal to 0, 8 over pi. Alright, then let's do a number line to analyze the shape of the v function. So look at the v prime, and here I'm going to use 0 and 8 over pi. Alright, so let's see, anything between 8 over pi is bigger than 1, right? So I'm going to try 1. And anything bigger than 8 over pi, pi is about 3.14, so x equals 3 would be okay, right? Alright, then let's look at the sign. Alright, so if it's 1, alright, so this is going to be 1. Oh, actually, sorry, I put x there. It's actually r, right, in this case, r. Alright, then if r is equal to 1, and you can see that this is positive, and 8 minus pi is positive, so you have a positive sign here. Alright, if x is 3, so that's positive, 8 minus 3 pi would be negative, so it's going to be negative there. Alright, which means that the original volume function is increasing up to 8 over pi. After that, it's decreasing. Right, so we know that the maximum occurs at the 8 over pi. Alright, so dimension is going to be, so radius is going to be 8 over pi. So r is going to be, I'm going to put that here, 8 over pi. Alright, then h, we're going to have to find that. That's going to be 2 times, right, 12 minus pi. but the r is 8 over pi. So you can cancel pi on top and pi on the bottom. So you're going to have, let's see, so that's 4 times 2. So this is going to be actually 8. All right, so let's plug in the dimension. Radius is going to be 8 over pi. All right, so check the answer. All right, we got that. All right, height of the cylinder, we found that to be just simple 8. Right, check the answer. We got that. All right, and we have to find the volume. So, okay, so what's the volume? All right, so we have, let's see, so we have volume V, and we plug in R equals pi, 8 over pi. All right, so here, it's going to be pi. R is 8 over pi, then squared. H, we already found that to be 8, so I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. All right, so this is going to be, all right, so one of the pi cancel out, but there's going to be another pi there, so it's going to be pi, and h squared times 8, what's that? Let's have to do it. 8 times 8 is 64, and times 8, and 32, 48, so it's going to be 512 over pi. All right, so let's type it in. Oh, actually, I have to round it to the nearest cubic inches. Okay, so I'm going to have to pull out a calculator. All right, that was 512 divided by pi. So pi is this guy right here. All right, then here. All right, so it's about the 163. All right, so let's type it in. 163. All right, let's check the answer. All right, got that. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.